Hello and welcome to the channel. I'm your host D-Day, bringing you more Let's Play Cave Factory. So today what we're going to be working on is the factory chapter. Let's see, right here, the second part, factory, which leads all the way to making our own end portal so that we can defeat the Ender Dragon. This chapter has 4 entry points: coke bricks for creosote, blast brick for steel, engineer's wire cutters, I guess for tools, and then this cocoon of caprice so that we can spawn our own villager and try to manipulate the villager system from 1.16 into an, what is it, make a villager. It doesn't say what it is, probably an armorer that will sell us the blueprint for graphic electrodes that are 100%. The quest requires 3 of these. The metal press is usually how we make it, but it always makes us a 50% durability electrode, so it might be possible that the quest requires the 100% for quest completion. So we'll go ahead and do that. I've never made a cocoon of caprice before, but what we're going to start off on, of course, is the coke brick. Every time we start immersive engineering, we always start with coke brick. So let's see, it's an unaltered recipe, so we need bricks, we need sandstone, and we need clay. And I believe clay we get through the alchemy table. We have our water sigil, we can use sand, and we can just stick in our orb right there. Okay. So let's see, we can grab some sand. Let's grab 2 stacks of sand. Come over here. All right, I have sand going through. We need to drop in water buckets, it seems. So let's see, water bucket? Yeah, that's how I did it. So let's go ahead and I guess we can form an infinite water source over there just to make things easier for right now. Grab the second water bucket. Or we could just do this, right? That works too. We'll just grab a whole bunch of water buckets and we'll run them through here. Like this. Okay. Not exactly sure how much we're going to require. I put in the quest reward for the primitive hydration cell in here. So it makes crafting a little bit faster, 1.25 faster. We'll let this run through clay balls real quick. I know we have some clay from processing the, whatchamacallit, yeah. Running any cobblestone through will get you gravel, and then running gravel through will get you sand with a small chance for clay. Let's also grab some sand from here. We can turn this into sandstone. Dude. Sandstone? Alright, so we're going to need, what, 7 crafts of these? So we just need 7 pieces of sandstone. We need to smelt some of the bricks up. Let's go ahead and ditch that into one of the crystal furnaces. Let's drop it in here. We got some stone. Stone and stone. And that reminds me, I need to set this guy back up. I was making way too many blank slates. So I switched it to reinforced slates, and then I was making too many reinforced slates. So let's change this to imbued. Let's go ahead and drop this guy. Right-click imbued. Put you in here. Imbued, yeah. Alright, and then right-click, imbued, and put you in here. And let's pull this demonic out, and let's see, this should start working again. Yep. Turns into blank. Turns into reinforced. Turns into imbued and gets sucked in. Okay, cool. And then, yeah, I upgraded most of the, if not all of them, yeah, I upgraded all of them into speed upgrades. That's why it's going so much faster. But now we can route some of the imbued slates through using the stone. We can gather that up. So we have the sandstone, we have the clay, we have the bricks coming. Here, let's see. Nice. We only need 27 of these to make 1 unit for the coke brick. Did we ever make the hammer? Yeah, we did. We have the hammer. Let's go ahead and set this guy up in the corner that I've prepared over here. I'm going to try not to go too big. 1, 2, 3. Since we're playing a stone block, it's really difficult to make the space required for all of this stuff. Let's also put a light source up here. The hardest thing about playing this stone block is mining out the room I need to build. That's the hardest part. Let's see, we need some coal, and I should make multiple crafting stations. Same thing I did in Enigmatica 6. So let's see, we should be able to make, yep, a stack of blocks. And we'll put the stack of blocks in here. For right now, we'll let this guy cook, and we can drop the rest of this back off. Like this. Alright. Alright, so let's see, in the quest book we are at... Oh, they give us another hammer. Pipes, and then fluid extraction, and then tanks. So instead of doing what I always do, by doing immersive engineering for the fluid extractor for the pump, and then the pipes and the sheet metal tank, because the sheet metal tank's right here. Instead of doing that, I'm gonna play around with Create for a little bit. I want to see if this aesthetic looks cool too. So we need copper plates and we need copper ingots to make these pipes. Let me check that real quick. All right, so let's make the Create mod fluid transfer instead of what we always do, the immersive engineering. So let's see, we need some fluid pipe. Let's make 8 for right now. We need one of these mechanical pumps, so that requires a cogwheel. Let's see, we should have a cogwheel. Oh no, I moved Create up here. Small cogwheel. All right, and one of these pipes makes a mechanical pump. Cool. And then I want to make these tanks. So let's make the tanks the same size as the coke oven. We need wood and we need planks. Let's see, we should have more than enough wood in here. Yeah, wood. And let's go planks. All right, looks like I haven't broken down any planks. Got it. Let's go planks. And we need plates, right? Yeah, we have copper sheets. Cool. So let's go 27, 28. And let's turn them into fluid tanks. So we need glass. Let's see, glass and tanks. 28. Ooh, exciting. Put this up. And this. So we should have this. Oh, also let's go ahead and grab, I believe, one cogwheel to spin this guy. We need the shaft and we need gearbox. So let's see if we can hook this up over here real quick. Let's check how far apart should we make these guys. 1 block should be enough, right? 3. Whoa! That scared me. Sorry. That scared me. I didn't know it was going to do an entire level. Okay, cool. It does an entire level. That scared me. Man. Alright. Let me gather myself here. It looks dark in there. Cool. Let's see. Can we do anything with this? We can make it... Oh, cool. We can make it either a solid block or we can make 1 glass. I was hoping to make a little bit more glass visible. Neat. We definitely need to put a sigil. One of these... What are they called? I just slipped my mind. The bloodlight on top of this guy too. Let's see. We need to route the stress this way, right? Alright, we'll put a sigil right here. And then we'll continue here. What I want to do is let's see if we can pipe it out. Can we put it on an angle? Pipe pipe. And put this guy in between. That should work, right? And the arrows are already pointing in the correct direction. So what we need to do is we need to set this guy on top. We need a, horizontal. We could also go the shorter distance here. Let's do this. So we need a vertical gearbox. Vertical. Horizontal, horizontal. No. Vertical. Horizontal. Like that. Oh, it's turning in the other direction now. So let's see. We should be able to turn this guy, right? Nice. Turning it this way. Did we create our first piece? Oh, we haven't even gotten to the first piece yet. All right, 99 and 100. We have creosote oil. 5,000. And it does not seem like it's pumping out. Oh, there it goes. It's just slow. There it goes. It just had to update. So it's pumping, and I guess it doesn't really matter how fast we make this guy, because it's going to empty out the tank before the second piece of coal coke goes through. So we have our block of coal coke. We can break this back down to get quest. There we go. Quest credit. Let's put this back together. I like having them in block form. And then let's see, we should have enough to be able to bucket these out. It does not look like we can right click. Darn. We can't right click the fluid tanks from Create the way we can the sheet metal tanks from Immersive Engineering. So let's see if we can make a spout for this guy. We need a piece of dried kelp, and I think we still have, yeah, we still have one extra fluid tank left over. That works. Let's grab a piece of kelp. Did I put them in here with the Create stuff? Doesn't look like it. Kelp, kelp, kelp. There's my kelp. And we can make a spout. And I have a feeling we're going to have to make another one of these pumps. So let's go ahead and make a pump. Like this. And then let's go get a depot. Andesite should be good enough. Or actually, let me hook up the pipe real quick up here. Alright, we need another gear. So we need shaft, shaft, gear. So a depot and another gear. Alright, andesite, andesite, gear. Depot, cogwheel. Right there. Alright. And under it, right here. And let's see, will this work? As soon as it updates, hopefully. The spout is filling up, you can see it. There we go. Sploosh. Sorry guys, I think that's really cool. I wasn't expecting animations for it. So we got the bucket of creosote oil. That is actually pretty cool. I'm happy with that. We will be able to do the buckets this way, and then we should still have planks. And we can wrap it, right? Hopefully. Yeah, to make the treated wood planks. Alright, we have the treated wood fence that we need. And then over here, I made molds for plates, and I mass-produced the iron sheet metal. So let's go over here. We can just make a ridiculous amount of iron sheet metal, right? 64, quest complete. Yeah. Cool, it gives us a liquid trash can. Quest-wise, I guess, like, what we could do is we can drop in some saplings. The way we make the saplings, we grab seeds, and we have our bucket. Where'd our bucket go? There it is. And we, instead of throwing seeds in water for the, whatchamacallit, for the crops, we throw seeds in creosote for the saplings. So let's see. Because my magnet's on, right? Wow, we're getting a lot of saplings. So we've worked our way through here. Let's go ahead and get started on the blast brick so that we can move the coal coke over and start making some steel for us. We need magma blocks. Okay, so we need magma blocks, nether bricks, and bricks. Let's see, we have magma blocks from the nether, yep. 7. More bricks. And we should have nether bricks as well. Yeah. Let's go ahead and make the 7 that we need. Did I do my math wrong again? 8? 8, 16, 24. 9? Why am I always so bad with math? Weird. Okay, so 9 crafts. For the blast brick, and we can move this guy over here as well. Yeah, now the spout is taking up more room than I thought. I was going to put the other machine here. Now we don't have the room. Let's go ahead and just put it in the wall for right now. 1, 2, 3. I guess I could have used the hammer. Alright, we'll just put it in the wall for right now. Because eventually we're going to have to take this guy back out for the arc furnace. Alright. Oh, and I just put my hammer in here. Boop. And coal coke. Nice. Turn this into a block. 64 blocks of iron. And now we'll be able to move the blocks of iron and the blocks of coal coke to make blocks of steel. Perfect. Get rid of this guy. Steel is going to take a little bit, so let's go ahead and make the wire cutters real quick, which is the tool required to make wires in immersive engineering, which is going to be pretty simple. We don't need to do the metal press for this. We can just go ahead and cast them all out in the Tinker's Smeltery. So over here, let's go ahead and make the wire cutters, and then let's see. No, can't make iron wires. Copper wires, yeah. 4. We'll make 4 copper wires. Alright, we'll grab 4 of the gold. Like so. Wire, 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 wire. Oh, we'll turn these off real quick. There we go. Alright, gold. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Nice. On. And we can grab some, let's see, we should have copper, yeah. Stack and 44. And let's see, this one should spill over. We have 83 buckets of blazing blood. That's pretty crazy. There we go. We are producing copper wires. Nice. So that's the copper wires that we needed to progress. This is going to be pretty simple now. We need copper wires and we need iron and sticks, right? Let's go sticks in my dank. There we go. And wires. Let's see. Oh, they give us the book for immersive engineering. And they give us magma bricks. Cool. So we need to make the kinetic dynamo, which requires the copper coil block. All right. Like this and wrapped. Sounds like we got another mob in our Well of Suffering that has a music backpack going on. So we're going to wait a second for him to croak. He croaked. We can get back to it. 1 copper coil block. Redstone and iron. This will make us the kinetic dynamo. All right. The kinetic dynamo. More wires. Wants insulated, which is tough fabric with the industrial hemp fibers. Oh, it has to refill the spout. The spout fills up with... Oops. Where'd it go? I hope it didn't dump it. Neat. Handheld crafting table. So we have the handheld crafting table from Extended Crafting. I'm used to this one being called Crafting Table on a Stick by Cyclic. So now we can do 3x3 in our inventory. I searched for the crafting table on a stick, but yeah, it's a different mod and it's a different name. So there we go. We have 3x3 crafting in our inventory now. For the engineer's workbench. I guess we can put this guy right next to this guy over here. Cool. Time to tinker. We get common projectiles. Weird. That's for cartridges, yeah, for the gun. Maybe we'll make the gun just to be silly, but we don't need the gun until we hit up Twilight Forest, I would say. Let's go ahead and make this Cocoon of Caprice so that we can get a villager in here. We need a pumpkin, though. So let's see, we should have pumpkin seeds. Pumpkin seeds. Let's go see why our pumpkin has never grown. Oh, it's because these right here have to be, right? Break this. Pumpkin seeds, it has to grow on dirt. It can't grow onto the dolomite. Now I remember that part. We only need to make 1 water wheel. I'm not planning on making any passive or active power gen from immersive engineering. I'm planning on going with create for RF generation. So there's our first steel. And we'll be able to make a water wheel for quest completion. Nice. And then all of these quests for the assembler, the metal press, the fermenter, the refinery, the squeezer, the crusher. Wow. All of these quests are just going to be for the materials, not for the actual machine. So as long as we have all of the materials in our inventory, we should be able to get quest completion for them. We get a thermoelectric generator, a charging station. That's nice. So let's see. Pumpkin still hasn't grown yet. Let's go ahead and see if we can just knock out a mass amount of the required materials. So we're going to definitely need some steel scaffolding. So let's see. Steel scaffolding requires rods, right? And it's 2 for 4 or 1 for 2. Yeah, 1 for 2. So it's the same thing. It's not cheaper for handcrafting. 2 of these makes 4, or using the machines for 1 makes 2. It's the same amount, which is kind of unfortunate. There should be a benefit to using the machines, really. So let's see, we need some steel scaffolding. We're going to need a iron sheet metal. We're going to need redstone engineering blocks, which is more sheet metal, copper, redstone. All right, so let's see. We just need to make these as materials. So let's see, steel scaffolding, 6 of them. Go ahead and make 6 steel scaffolding. Heavy engineering blocks are going to require electrum. And then, of course, steel sheet metal, steel mechanical components. The electrum, we can just mix that silver and gold. So let's see. I don't think I've made any silver yet. Silver ore. There we go. 1, 2. We'll grab 2, and then we'll grab gold. 1 and 2. And let's alloy this stuff here. So let's go silver, gold, and electrum. Electrum wires is not a good idea. Let's go ahead and switch this out with our ingot casts. Where are they? There they are. There we go. All right, we'll cast these out as ingots. All right, let's grab our stack of electrum for right now. The rest can cast out. Go ahead and remove this stuff here. For the steel, for the heavy, we're going to need steel sheet metal, so steel plates. Still, the best way to do this is to put the steel that we're getting from the blast furnace into the smeltery and then casting them out as plates. I'll go ahead and do that. We have light engineering blocks that we can make. We have some iron mechanical components as quest rewards. That's 8, and I think that's 4 different quests we just completed right here. We need redstone engineering blocks. Let's make 8. Yep, that completes all of the quests. Sheet metal slab and conveyor belt. So let's go ahead and grab our leather that we have. We need redstone and we need iron, right? We have some redstone still. All right. So conveyor. Let's do 16. All right. And some slabs. And that gives us credit for the assembler. The fermenter also requires fluid pipes, which requires iron sheets. All right, the assembler gives us an extracting conveyor belt, potatoes, the wire press mold, okay. HV, the squeezer gives us seeds. The pump jack gives us a capacitor backpack, okay. 6, 7, 8, 9 for the crusher. Gives us coke dust, all right. So it seems like we can do the diesel generator, the core sample drill, the distillation tower with bitumen and asphalt concrete. We can do that next time because that all comes down to the same thing. Pump jack for crude oil, distillation tower so that we can get diesel and then run it in the diesel generator for RF. And also the distillation tower will give us the byproduct for bitumen so we can make asphalt concrete. The only thing really that has been holding us back this entire episode has been this pumpkin. This pumpkin has just not grown. How disappointing. Gated by a pumpkin.
Thank you so much for joining me today. Smash like to keep this series going, and click on my dude here to subscribe for more modded Minecraft. If you want to see the full unedited progress, hit up my Twitch at twitch.tv/ddanicus. I put the link in the description below for you guys.